Oh, say does that star-spangled...
GAF coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focus on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Moody and Richard. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Pelicans.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at 1 apiece.
Now, here's Suggs. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Green, no luck. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. On the topic of Curry, Coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. We'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Pass to Carter. Good on the bucket.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Now here's Curry. 9 points last game. Here's Butler. Outside, Green. And again, no good by Golden State. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Wagner looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Suggs. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the 3rd player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
Yep, a star on the rise. And Shams, we appreciate the report. The Magic with the lead. Wagner with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Outside, Bain. Pass to De Silva. Back to Bain. Over Richard. Green with the rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Now Curry. There's a screen to the inside to end the drought. And that's good off the glass that time. And it's a tie ball game.
Steph does as good a job as any player as using himself for a decoy and finding the teammate.
Here's De Silva, defended by Butler. And it's Suggs missing. Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now here's Butler, guarded closely. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Carter with a screen on Butler. Pass to Carter. Lets it go with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Carter's got 5 points so far.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Now here's Butler. Coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Bain kicks to Wagner. Outside, Suggs. Fires the three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Green. Here's Richard. No good on the triple. Magic leading by 6. And here is Suggs. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. To the paint. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Wagner. 7 points in the game.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. And stolen by Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. To the middle. Pass to De Silva. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Knocked loose. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Suggs. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. And the Warriors also making a change. Podziemski, he's checked in for Moses Moody. Warriors trail by 8. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. To halt the run. And he lays it up and in.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
When you want a momentum swing, RJ, get Jonathan Kuminga in there. He can do the job.
We know that, Kevin, because we see his energy shift in the game. He defies expectations and even sometimes gravity with all the things he can do on the floor.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound by the Magic.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Wagner passes to Suggs. Crafty move. Kicks it out to Wagner. Second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now here's Butler. Franz Wagner grabs the miss.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Here's Bitadze. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's a 12-point Orlando lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Butler, here we go. The shot's good.
Signature move by Butler. He's a slasher by nature. Really goes hard to the cup.
Pass to De Silva. Back to Suggs. And here is Bain. Drills the three-pointer. And the Magic lead by 13.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And some changes here for the Warriors. Quentin Post is checked in for Draymond Green. Horford comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. Hield outside. Horford sets a screen for Hield. Outside, Kuminga hits it from three-point range.
It's not the focus of Kuminga's game, but when three-point chances come his way, he's got to take them.
On the wing, Jones. He's defended by Podziemski. Isaac with a screen for Jones. Pass to Bitadze. Just 4 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Isaac misses.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Now Podziemski, defended by Jones. And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now Podziemski. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Pelicans. 6 on the shot clock. And he drives in. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
The shot's good from Bitadze.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Post with it, defended by Bitadze. Hield from outside. The rebound by Bitadze. Magic leading by 10. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But threes are still their best bet. Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Now here is Horford. Hasn't made one yet. Healed outside. Shoots over Black. The wing jumper off target. Orlando's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Podziemski with it. Jones covering. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Orlando Magic coming to this one following a loss to the Rockets in Houston. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Fires from way outside. The shot will not fall. And so it's Orlando up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They're going with Hield and Butler on the wings. Kuminga out there with Horford. And it's Podziemski in at point guard. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Guys, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. We throw good, Podziemski. Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GMs.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
Podziemski hits them both. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Now here's Jones. Nice defense from Kuminga.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Podziemski now top of the key. Pass to Hield. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively, try to get some closer looks.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Hield. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Now Bane. After the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. Batadze, a screen on Butler. Payton for 3. No good. Shot missing. Warriors trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. Kuminga's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Bane. Kicks it out to Jones. Isaac outside. He's looking for Batadze and finds him. And a wide open look for Bane. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Well, their pass to Hield. Launches it. Rebounded by Isaac.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Itadze, Al Horford with the rebound. Warriors trail by 10. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Hield. Horford sets a screen for Hield. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Butler missing. Magic leading by 10. The kick out to Bane. Hands it from downtown. Bane's got 6 points.
And finally, someone scores.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Now here's Hield. No scoring in this one.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Isaac with a screen for Jones. Isaac outside. Black the pass to Bitadze. Good work defensively by Horford. Warriors trail by 13. Butler deciding where to go with it. Bane with the steal. Pass to Jones. It's Black in the corner. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Pajemski. A nice shot by Black. Black's got his second bucket of the night. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So for the Magic, Robinson's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Black. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Jones. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green comes in for Al Horford. And Curry subbed in for Hield. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Butler on the wing. Clock at 6. And that one is good. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
Now, here's Green, still without a basket. Green with a screen on Suggs. It's Curry outside, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Wagner finds Isaac. Suggs in the corner. Outside, Bane. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bane's got his third bucket of the night.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
Back to Curry. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Suggs in the corner. Inside. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, such quick thinking from the crafty forward. I love seeing Isaac cut like that after delivering the screen.
Now here's Butler. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Now here's Curry. The shot off that time. Suggs with some nice defense.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Pass the Butler. Will it go? Orlando grabs the miss.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Robinson sets a screen for Wagner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors trail by 17. With some arc. Butler, no good.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Pass to Wagner. Down low, it's tipped. Green with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Green against Robinson. Outside Curry. Here's the three. Robinson pulls it in.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Green with a screen on Suggs. Curry dishes to Butler. Looking to get it going. Shoots over Wagner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
He misses the free throw. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Good on the second free throw. And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Suggs passes to Wagner. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. Curry's shot is good.
Well, Curry's accuracy makes the mid-range easy pickings. He just goes up, nails the shot with ease.
Wagner, right side. Pass to De Silva. Shot clock at 6. Now here is Carter. No good on the three. Outside Butler. Curry looking around. His three-pointer's off the mark. Orlando leading by 20. Now here's Wagner. Defended by Moody. Pass to Green.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting two.
And he can't get the first one.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Richard Black defending. Curry against Suggs. 4 on the clock. Here's Curry. He has 7. Suggs with some nice defense.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Pass to De Silva. There's the 3. And it's Suggs missing. The Warriors shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Black grabs the board. Right side, Suggs. Curry with the defensive effort. Desmond Bane getting it done for the Magic. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Head coach Steve Kerr here with us now. Coach, what do you want to see from this team in the second half?
Well, we got to make some stops and get a little traction in this game. I mean, we fell behind right away, and so let's make a push the first 4 or 5 minutes, get back in the game.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Orlando Magic.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets. I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
Excuse me, are infectious and contagious the same thing?
You're the doctor. Okay, switching gears. Let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings thus far.
Taking a look here at Orlando. They've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room and time to turn it around.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Desmond Bane really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. Then there's Carter. Then there's Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the power forward. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Now Curry. After the missed 3 from Desmond Bane. Pass to Curry. In the corner, Moody with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Green. Fires the 3. Good work defensively by Carter. Suggs passes to Bane. To the inside, Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Now here's Butler. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Suggs looking around. Back to Wagner. Carter left side. Over Green. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Moody. Here's Green over Carter. And the Warriors miss again.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Wagner outside. They set the pick. Over Moody. And it's Wagner missing.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Curry. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 10 points.
This is peak Curry shooting with real confidence off the catch. It's what helps get him going.
Suggs passes to Wagner. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
First one falls for him.
And for his position, Franz Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well.
Both free throws good from Wagner. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Kevin?
Thanks a lot, Allie. And it's Wagner missing. Warriors trail by 21. Moody the pass to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Green with a screen on Bain. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Outside, Suggs. Pass to Carter. Wagner outside. And here is Suggs. Back to Wagner. There's the triple. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now, here's Moody. He's defended by Wagner. Pass to Curry. The 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the wing on the left. Carter with a screen on Curry. There's Wagner with the 3. Offensive rebound. And then Carter with the dunk.
And how about the effort by Carter? Always lurking there on the offensive glass.
Curry passes to Green. Here's Richard. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Bain. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Bain's got 14 points for the game.
What I love about Bain is how efficient he is, and it's because he's a high IQ player.
Green kicks to Butler. Now here's Curry. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's De Silva. Defended by Butler. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Curry. Butler on the wing. From deep. Carter pulls it in. Magic leading by 22. Over to the left wing. Outside, Bain. Sinks the three-pointer. Bain's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
A nice shot by Moody.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Wagner. He's got 9. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
Here's Podziemski. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. On the wing, Bain. He's defended by Podziemski. Batadze setting a screen for Suggs. Back to Isaac. The steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Podziemski. Guarded by Bain. Here's Butler. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, and Butler just can't be stopped. I mean, even when the D knocks him around, he keeps his focus on the basket.
Shooting one.
Orlando leading by 22. Wagner with it. 12 points for him. Outside, Suggs. 6 to shoot. To the middle. There's Batadze. And Batadze throws it down.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. Magic have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Wagner passes to Isaac. Now Bain. Good on the three-point shot. Bain's got 20 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Curry outside, and Desmond Bain pulls it down. Bain's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Isaac. Here's Wagner. He's looking for Batadze and finds him. Bain for 3. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kuminga up top. Sweet move. Back to Curry from outside the arc. The three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Jimmy Butler. And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. Fifth on the list, the Magic.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Here's Bitadze. 6 points for him. Howard finds Jones. Screen by Bitadze. Curry against Jones. Here's Black. Another miss by Orlando. The Warriors shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Quentin Post is checked in for Golden State. The Magic have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. So when it comes to the league's premier three-point specialist, Buddy Hield, RJ, is one name that quickly comes to mind.
When Hield is on the floor, his coaches and teammates want him to shoot the ball because when Buddy is dialed in, oh boy, he's dangerous.
So it's the Warriors now, following the bucket by Orlando. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Magic have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Jones, the pass to Bitadze. Yep, that one goes. Bitadze's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Hield. Scoreless thus far. Outside, Horford. 5 to shoot. Hield with the bucket.
And what a show of agility by Hield, getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
Now Black. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. He gets it in there.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, here's Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, I feel bad for that rim. Kuminga, this is what he does.
Now here's Jones. He's defended by Podziemski. High post, Bitadze. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Orlando in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They're going with Hield and Butler on the wings. Horford is out there with Kuminga. And it's Podziemski in at the one spot. Now, here's Bain. Pass to Black. Howard against Butler. Isaac kicks to Howard. On the wing, Bain. Over Hield. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And for the Warriors, they're shooting just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Now here's Hield. Pass to Butler. Out to the wing. Here's Kuminga. Off target from three-point range. Magic shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Black the pass to Isaac. Isaac a screen on Hield. Back to Isaac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10 forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Shooting two.
That's good from Isaac. And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
Second free throw, no good.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
Here's Black. At the elbow, Jones. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for the matchup with the Rockets, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
Howard's checked in for the Magic. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Warriors. To the paint. Here's Butler. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
Here's Black. Defended by Kuminga. Bain looking around. Over Hield. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain. Bain's got 10 points in just the second half.
When a shooter like Bain gets in a groove, it can be trouble. He's just going to keep attacking you and keep on scoring.
Good work there as it goes.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Pass to Bain. Lots of room. Now Black. Second chance shot. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And Kuminga throws it down.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Defended by Kuminga. And he connects with the jumper. Baines got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pajemski with it. Black defending. Back to Butler. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. It has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Now here's Curry. Lets it go from deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Bane. Lets it fly. Nice jump shot. Good. Bane's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Curry. Here's Pajemski. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Goga Bitadze comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Howard in for Wagner. The Warriors also with a sub. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Al Horford. Guarded by Green. Inside. Here's Bitadze. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Pass to Pajemski. Ripped away. Outside, Bane. This one for 3. They get it back. Bitadze is screen on Curry. Black kicks to Bane. Shoots over Kuminga. Bane, no good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Curry finds Pajemski. Kuminga, screen on Bitadze. Curry passes to Green. Here's Pajemski. Defended by Bitadze. And Green slams it in.
A big part of his game offensively. Green fantastic at the pick and roll game.
To the left wing. Black with it. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the triple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game ready to go into the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Here's Kuminga. Magic knocking down the tray. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Warriors. Here's Black, guarded by Curry. It's stolen by Green. Shoots over Black. And it's Green, missing. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And the turnover again by Orlando. Orlando making some changes. Kane, he's checked in for Howard. And Jones subbed in for Bane. Warriors have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams. A lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have vocal, but their work ethic and
missing. The Magic have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. And here's Jones, defended by Moody. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Isaac's checked in for Goga Bitadze.
One shot.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. The tray. Carries it from three-point range. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
That is just a thing of beauty. Curry's stroke is flawless.
Jones with the bounce pass. Here's Kane, defended by Butler. Kane, that's good.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Outside Butler. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry on the wing. Launches a three. The offensive rebound. Green. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Relentless. You will never outwork Draymond.
Isaac with a screen for Jones. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Orlando.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
A very solid win indeed. When you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Desmond Bane.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
And he makes the first. Orlando making some changes. Goga Bitadze comes in for Isaac, and it's Richardson in for Kane. And so he hits both. RJ, the NBA this season hosting some regular season games in Berlin and in London. Possible basketball markets moving forward.
Yeah, with the NBA looking at a new league in Europe, bringing the NBA games to these cities will help drive the interest.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Now, here's Richardson. Pass to Bitadze. And Bitadze throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Curry. Green with a screen on Jones. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Richardson outside. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Desmond Bane.